Let's see who's saying good morning to me this morning. What have we got? One person, good morning. I bet it's Barbara. Is it you, Barbara? No, it's Becky. Good morning, Becky. We are doing core this morning. Yay! We always say, oh, I need to work on my abs. I need to get my belly ready for summer until we have to do the abs, and then we don't want to. So that's going to be today. Good morning, Julie. So because we are doing abs today, we shouldn't need any props except maybe a blanket. So you can see that I have a blanket here on my mat, and that blanket is for, oh, thank you. Good morning, Carrie. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Carrie. So the reason that we would need the blanket is we're going to work on a pose called boat. And whenever you come to boat, you have to sit on your tailbone. And for some people, if they've broken their tailbone or just the way their hips sit, you may think your butt's kind of big, but the cushion that's actually between the tailbone and the floor, there's not as much because glutes are out to the side on the pelvis. So you might need the blanket for your tailbone in boat. Some people, their knees are a little uncomfortable, so they always have a blanket. But other than that, you shouldn't need any props today unless it's a cup of coffee. Good morning, Petra. So, good morning, Buffy. Good morning, Haley. It's nice to see all of you guys this morning. I see you guys coming right on in there. Good morning, Christy. Yes, I have the coffee prop as well. So while everybody's signing on, I do support care for a woman that has special needs. And we were in Target and I saw a cup and then I got distracted and I should have bought it. It had a girl doing a yoga posture, a seated meditation posture, and over the top of it, it said caffeination pose. Totally needed that cup. After all this blows over, we'll see if they still have it. Maybe you can order it online. There you go. That's a good idea. All right, it's getting close to 9. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, Tessa. So today is core. For those of you just signing on and reading the details, and you may be like, oh, we don't need it. We're sitting and binging Netflix and all of those things, and we're doing a lot of sitting, and our backs are getting tight, the hip flexors are getting tight, our core is getting soft, so we have this anterior pelvic tilt, and our belly comes forward, and we eat pots and pots of macaroni and cheese because we store it up. Not me, I can't eat it, it makes me sick, but those things. And we're gonna try to fight those things today. So for those of you joining in with me, for those of you who are watching this later on YouTube, this is going to sound repetitive, so sorry about that. I should say skip to 5 minutes. We might need a blanket. For those of you just joining me, we're doing core, and there'll be a pose called boat. Most of you are familiar with that posture, where we're kind of balancing on our tailbone, and that can be uncomfortable for some folks. Even the balance, is kind of a little harder. So when you're on a softer surface like a blanket, the balance is a little better, the tailbone's a little more comfortable. Good morning, Edie. All right. We'll give everybody 1 more minute to join on before we get started. Yay! It's nice to see all those faces. Thank you for all those good mornings, everybody. So I've had people start sending in pictures of them doing yoga at home with me. I appreciate that, and I will post them. And by you sending them to me and me posting them, it will help encourage other people that might be on the couch thinking about doing yoga, or they're drinking their coffee, watching me do yoga, to stay moving, to stay active. Because truly, I mean, it's a stressful time in our life, and yoga is going to help reduce the stress. But there literally is a proven fact of something called cabin fever, where people just lose their mind from being stuck at home. And so by moving, it's going to change. By us sending in photos and becoming interactive, that's going to help reduce that stress of being at home. All right, we're all checked in here. So we're getting ready to start our practice. So we're going to come to that comfortable seated position on our mat and just kind of check in with ourselves. So I'm not there in person to say, hi, Christy, how's your body today? Hi, Tessa, how's your body today? So you have to check in and find out, okay, what's going on in my body today? Where will I have to take it easy? Is it more of a headspace problem? Is it a muscular problem? Is it household? Once you check in, then give yourself permission to put it aside for now. Find your breath. Full breathing. Awareness in the sits bones. As we inhale, we allow the spine to get long. As we exhale, we keep that length. We send the shoulders back so they sit right over the sits bones. And then we're going to let that right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder, back to the center. And after those few moments of stillness, of breathing, moving with intention, it allows the mind to be quiet enough for you to dedicate your practice or set an intention. Maybe those of you who are joining me today don't normally practice with me, so you're unsure of what that means. So you're going to be on your mat, and you're going to spend an hour on your mat. And your time is your most precious commodity. So how are you going to spend that time? Yes, we're moving our bodies, but maybe the intention is to gain flexibility or strength or increase your immune system. Or maybe you dedicate it to someone or people. So let's say that we dedicate our practice to healthcare workers. You can even use a piece of chalk to write it on your mat so you're constantly reminded during your practice. And you're basically just dedicating that hour of your time to them. You're going to open those eyes. Lace the fingers together. We're going to press out, lift up. Nice tall spine here, opening through the heart. We kind of always start this way to give everybody a chance to sign in, to kind of feel grounded and rooted through that tailbone, to bring our mind into this place as we turn to the right tall spine. Left shoulder comes down, right hand comes up. So the arm helps push the body down. Now, we do this often, but we're changing our intention here, and we're just trying to focus on this side body, through the rib cage and into the waistline. Because today we're working on core, which means we're going to work on abs, we're going to work on back, and we're going to work on side body. And so this is really giving you that stretch and that connective tissue of side body. We're going to slowly come back up. We're going to come back to the center. Hands come out and up. Good morning, Jessie. And turn to the left. Brandy and Robin and Karen. Oh my goodness. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice tall spine here. Looking behind. Find your breath. Right shoulder comes down. Left hand comes up. Feel that side body begin to stretch through the rib cage and into that waistline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly, we're going to come back up. And then from there, back to the center. We're going to stretch out, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the crown of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly, we're going to come back up, and we're going to change the cross of those legs. Good morning, Vanessa. I know you love core. Good morning, Felicia. Right arm comes down. Left arm reaches. Nice long stretch. Lengthen through side body. Try to get up and out of that shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That left hand comes up. We're going to bend at the elbow, twist it through. Walk those fingers through, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unwind and lengthen. Slowly, we're going to come up. Left arm comes down. Right arm reaches. Nice stretch. Well, have a nice day at work, Brandy. I hope you enjoy the practice when you come home. Big stretch through side body. 3, 4, 5. That top hand comes up. Bend the elbow, twist it through. Nice rotation. Feel the work through the ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unwind and lengthen. Slowly, we're going to come up. Hands come behind. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Open through the heart. Lifting pelvic floor. Hollow out the belly. 3, 4, 5. We're going to fold forward. Hands come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put those hands down as we come up. We're going to put the backs of those hands together. Nice rotation in the shoulders. And gently release. So we're trying to get everything in the torso to kind of fire up this morning. So we're going to stir the pot. We're going to put the hands on the knees, and we're going to make big circles here. Try to keep the sits bones on the floor. Lean way back. Nice full breathing. And the next time you make it to the front, we're going to change directions and go back. And the next time we make it to the front, we're going to stop and lift up. Hands come to the shoulder. So this is how they work. The 4 fingers come to the front. The thumbs go to the back. So it looks like this. It looks a little silly, but we're firing up the side body. So we're going to rotate. And what's going to happen here is you're going to have to time your breath just a little better. Ideally, it would be inhale, exhale, but that can cause hyperventilation if you're not really intentional with your breath. So maybe a nice inhale for 2, exhale for 2. You choose. We're just trying to get the body warm this morning. Full breathing. 3, 4, and 5. sometimes we get a little dizzy from bringing the head back and forth, so you just bring the chin to the chest for a moment, letting that work sink in. You already feel it in the shoulders and in the side body a little bit. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. Nice tall spine. Forward fold. Lengthening through the crown of the head. And gently release. As we come up, we bring the knees up. We're going to cross the arms, roll the back body. So a nice big stretch through the shoulders here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knees up, change the cross, roll the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring those knees back up. We're going to reach down, grab the right foot, extend it up. Nice tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hand and foot comes down. Other side, lift it up. Nice tall spine here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That foot comes down. We're going to drop the knees over to the left. Tall spine, really pressing that hip down. Good morning, Mary or Norm. I don't know who's watching this morning. 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring the knees up and over to the other side. Tall spine. We're really going to push that hip down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring those knees up and extend those legs out. Nice little bounce. And forward folding towards those feet. Now again, the feet are direction, not a destination. If you can make it to your feet, awesome. And if you can't, awesome. All good. Nice forward folding here. Lengthening out through the body. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we're going to come up. We're going to bring that right leg across and lengthen in. I'm going to tell her to refresh. Give me a second here. Nice forward folding. Feel that work. And then from this posture, hello. And then when we come up, foot comes next to the knee, rotate to the right. Tall spine, really long body. So we want to be able to bring our awareness into side body. Through the rib cage, gently turning the head. That's where the awareness is. Side body, connective tissue. Back to the center, we're going to grab the foot and rock it out. 3, good morning, Vicki. 4, 5. We're going to put that foot on the inside of the thigh, leaning forward, pushing right hip back. Again, opening side body. Right, as we come up, right hand comes back, pressing down to lift up, lengthen through the body. Lots of fun things to do today. I know you guys are always worried when I say fun. Butt comes down and foot comes into the thigh. Fun for me, not for you, I guess. And we're going to bring that left knee up, and right knee comes down, tall spine. So again, if your hips don't make this shape, maybe your hips are making this shape. All good. Let's just move together, smiling, working those muscles in the face. 3, 4, 5. Gently release and bounce it out. We're going to bring the left leg across and lean in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly we come up, foot comes next to the knee and rotate to the left. Tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to come back to the center, grab that foot, rock it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to place that foot on the inside of the thigh. We're going to fold at the hip crease to come forward towards that foot. We feel the whole leg lengthening. Find your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly, we're going to come back up. Left hand comes behind. Press down to come up. Right arm reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Butt comes right back down. We're going to take that left foot, place it in that right hip. Bring right knee up. Left knee comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smile. 5. Gently release. Bounce it out. Now, from this posture, we're getting ready to roll back. So we're going to pull those knees in. We're going to slowly roll down onto our back body. We're going to rock from side to side just a little bit, finding that awareness in the spine. Arms come out. Again, twist the legs to the left, working side body. Really going to come together in the practice as you see the amount of work we've put in our side body this morning. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring those legs back to the center and over to the right. Nice twisting here. Feel that stretch through the side body. Where's your breath? Hanging out here a little bit. So I wanted to tell you all again how much I appreciate your continued support. I will be here for you every single morning, different content at 9 a.m. because I love you all so much. And bring those knees back in. Oh man, feels good. We're going to bring those feet up. Pull down on those heels. Again, if you grab from the inside or the outside, that's fine. Just as long as you feel that work in your hip, you feel that stretch, should feel pretty darn good. Release. We're going to pull those knees in and hug them. Nice little rock from side to side. And then from here, we're going to get into the core of the matter. Aha. Aha. Yeah, I'll be here all week. No, literally, I'll be here all week. And we're going to bring those feet straight up. We're going to work a little bit through that side body even more. We're going to take the palms, turn them down this time so that we can put pressure in the palms. We're going to let those legs come over to the left. Hanging out here. 1, 2, so I'm about 45-degree angle. All the weight is down in left glute. Right glute is off the floor. Right shoulder's on the floor, so you can really feel those obliques starting to work. Keep your feet flat. Where's your intentional breathing? You're still lifting pelvic floor, mula bandha. So that's more of a subtle work in your yoga practice. And we're going to bring those legs back up. I'm working on a series that I'm going to call Tuesday Talks, where I bring in more of those energetic and subtle aspects of yoga instead of just the physical postures. We're going to bring those legs over to the right, flatten the feet, hollow out the belly. Feel that work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring those legs back to the center. Pull the knees in. Give yourself a little break. Nicely done. All right, so we're going to lift those legs back up again. We're going to let that right leg come down to about a 45 degree. Real big key here is to try to continue to push the belly down so that the small of the back sucks down to the floor. We're going to put the hands on the back of the head. We're not pulling the head itself. We're just putting our hands someplace. If this is all too hard, you can just hold the leg because you're working lower core. We're going to roll to the left and down. Roll towards right toes and down. That's 1. Roll to the left and down. Roll to right toes and down. That's 2. Roll to the left and down. Roll to right toes and down. That's 3. Roll to the left and down. Roll to right toes and down. That's 4. Roll to the left and down. Roll to right toes and down. That's 5. Right leg comes up. Left leg comes down to a 45. Hands are on the back of the head. Roll to the right and down. Roll to left toes and down. That's 1. Roll to the right and down. Roll to left toes and down. That's 2. Roll to the right and down. Roll to left toes and down. That's 3. Roll to the right and down. Roll to those toes and down. That's 4. Roll to the right. We've got this. And down. Roll towards those toes. And 5. Oh my goodness. Lift that leg. Pull the knees in. Rest. Breathe because you know you were holding your breath. Whew. I know it's hard. You should do it and talk. Whew. All right. So we're going to put the bottoms of the feet down on the floor. And we're going to take a little break. I'm going to swing those legs from side to side. As you bring your legs over to the right, that left knee that's pushing down, you'll feel the outside of the hip will switch sides as you push down. Again, you're going to feel it on the outside of that hip, coming back to the center, taking a pause here. Now, from here, we're going to pull those knees in. And with this posture, we want the knees to be right over the hips, the best you can. Then you're going to take the shins and make them parallel with the floor, pulling navel in. So we're going to draw circles with the feet. So it doesn't really matter which direction yet, because I'll give you the cue to switch. And if you hold your mat, it's going to kind of help you get that core and your back down towards the floor. So let's make big circles. If it feels pretty easy, it's probably because your knees aren't over your hips. They're more towards your navel. So if you move your knees more towards the feet, then you're going to feel this a little more. Keep that lower back flat. Now the next time you make it to the top, we're going to change directions. Nice work. We feel it. Big time we feel it. And gently, when we come to the top, stop, pull those feet in. Nice release in lower back. Are you breathing? Heck no, we're not breathing. So let's start. Nice full inhales and exhales. We want to keep those lungs as healthy as we can. Breathing fully, letting them get strong. All right, now this last one that we're going to do, recline, is kind of hard. And again, holding the mat really helps with that. So we're going to start again with those knees right over the hips. And we're going to bring the knees to the right. And keep in mind, my left butt cheek comes off the floor. I bring the knees to the chest. My back is flat. I bring the knees to the left. Right butt cheeks off the floor. And then straighten my legs out and flat. Don't touch the mat, and then bring the knees to the right. So that's how big that circle's going to be. So we're chest, left, straighten them down the best you can. Right, chest, left, straighten them down. Right, chest, left, straighten them down. Right, chest, left, straight, right, chest, stop. Now we're going the other direction. Right, straighten them out. Left, chest. Maybe you can't straighten them, then leave those knees bent. So it would be right, bent, left, chest. We only have 2 more to go. right, lengthen or bent, left, chest, last one, right, straighten or bent, left, chest, hang out here. Hold it and rock it. So that was a lot of work. So we want to try to open the front body a little bit. We're going to release. We're going to put the bottoms of those feet down flat. Again, we're going to do a little rock here. Really taking the time to try to drop one knee in towards the mat and then switch, try to drop the other knee in towards the mat as we come back to the center. We're going to press down through the feet, lifting up. 1, 2, nice contraction through back body. 3, 4, 5, slowly we roll down. Let's try that again. Plant the feet. The feet are hip distance apart. Knees are parallel. Press down through feet, lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slowly rolling back down. And pause. We're going to pull those knees in, cross the ankles, and see if maybe we can roll up. All right, so once we roll up, we're getting ready to work on boat. And that might be uncomfortable for your tailbone, so this is when you would bring in the blanket. So I don't necessarily need this. There has been points of time when I have, like when I slipped and fell and my tailbone was a little tender. But this is how this would work. You would put this under so that you could find a way that you could balance. And so we're going to try there. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in this position, get their blankets if they need it. I have the hiccups, sorry. All right, so we're going to bring those knees in. And in the beginning, what we're going to do is we're going to bring those arms underneath. We're going to roll back and kind of pull in. A nice tall spine here. And so this is where we decide, okay, where's my balance? What have I got going on? And then from this place, we're going to see if maybe we can extend the arms out. 1, 2, 3. Pull the navel in. 4, 5. We're going to release. We're going to put those feet down, our hands down. We're going to see if we can lift our booties up off the floor. Lift and right back down. We're going to do 5 of these. So we're going to lift up. Try to keep this space here small, tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We cross the ankles, put them down. Lift the booty back up, right back down. 1, 2, 3. Knees together, this space tall. 4, 5. Ankles down, hands down. Lift that booty right back down. That's number 3. Keep the knees together. Hands are out. Tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross those legs. Lift that booty and right back. That was 4. So this time, if you want to make it a little harder, you can extend those legs up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross at the ankles, slowly lift that booty up and right back down. A lot of work, right? So we're going to lay those legs down and just kind of fold over. Take a second to catch your breath. Feel that stretch. 3, 4, 5. Now, from there, we're going to extend those legs out. Hands come behind. We did a lot of core. Now we want to stretch the core out and we want to contract back body. We're going to take those fingers, point them towards the glutes, point those toes, and lift the body up. Eastern plank. 1, ooh, cramp. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those booties down and stretch it out. All right, now we're going to make our way to hands and knees. If you need to continue to use the blanket for your knees, that's okay. If not, you can go ahead and move that blanket. All right, inhale that spine up and down. Inhale that spine up and down. We're going to turn those toes, down dog. Bending and stretching here, lengthening out through those ankles, those shins, calves, feet, warming up those hamstrings. Broaden the back body, lengthen the neck, smile, soft face. 3, 4, 5. Now, from here, we're going to pull the right knee into the chest. And we're going to come forward into plank and hold. 1. Now, it's going to be a little arched in the back, so it's not completely flat. 3, 4, 5. We're going to push back into down dog. Put that foot down, bend and stretch, checking in with your feet. We're going to take that left knee, pull it into the chest. And now we're going to rotate into that tall, high plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to press back, put that foot down. We'll come back to those again later. We're going to put the knees down and come into child's pose. Rest those wrists. Maybe you need an opening and closing of the hands, wrist circles perhaps. 3, 4, 5. From here we're going to come to table. And from table, we're going to come down onto the belly. Good morning, Cindy. All right. So we're going to bring the thighs together. We're going to put the insides of the feet together. Elbows are back, shoulders are back, lift the chest, opening through the heart. So this is that back bend. We need to have enough back bending to counteract all of that core that we're doing. But we don't want to stress the back muscles. So we're lifting into this cobra, so it's a gentler back bend. It allows us to lengthen through the front body some while still contracting back body. We're going to slowly lower down, maybe a little rock from side to side in the hips. 3, 4, and 5. Now, from here, we're going to work on some side body. We're going to roll to the left, putting that left arm down and putting the feet stacked. From here, we're going to press down through that forearm and lift the side body. Right arm comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now 3 scoops. We're going to take that right hand, scoop it like we're scooping under armpit, and back up. That's 1. Scoop it like we're coming under armpit and back up. That's 2. Scoop it as if under armpit and back up. That's 3. Sit that hip down. Come to your belly. Oh, rock it out. A lot of work here. We're going to roll to the right side. Put that right forearm down, stacking the feet. Now, from here, we're going to press to come up. Maybe this is all the work that you can do. Then do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 3 scoops. Come through and up. That's 1. Come through and up. That's 2. Come through and up. That's 3. Hip down, belly down. Nice rock here. Side to side. Softening the feet. Where's your breath? Small cobra. Bring the thighs together. Bring the feet together. And then that chest slowly comes down. Now, from here, we're going to press the table. From table, back to child's pose, resting it out. Maybe you can let the forehead be on the mat. Maybe you make the knees wider. Where's your breathing? 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful work. From here, we're going to come up to table. From table, we're going to turn those toes down dog. So adjusting your down dog however you need. All right, so last time when we had the knee in, we just brought it forward. But this time we're going to try to bring the knee across the body as if your right knee could touch your left elbow. So you're going to pull the knee in and then rotate like that left knee is going to come, or right knee touches your left elbow. And then back. We're going to do 3 of those. So that was 1. We're going to pull in, see if that knee can touch the elbow, and back. That's 2. It can be just the intention of, I'm thinking it in my head. That's okay. Bring that knee across and back. Good job. We're going to put that foot down. Walk it out. Doesn't have to look pretty. Just has to be effective. We're going to bring that knee into the chest. And we're going to see if that left knee now can come across the body to right elbow. And back. We're going to bring that knee across to the elbow. And back. One more time. We're going to bring it across to the elbow. And back. Put that foot down. Put the knees down. Come into child's pose. Rest it out. So stay here and rest a little bit. Find some breath. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Tara. You're in that child's pose. You're resting. Nice full breaths in our child's pose. I didn't want to lose you guys, so I plugged my computer in. Now, from that child's pose, we just did core in the down dog posture as we are pulling the knees across. We now want to contract back body, open front body. So we're going to come up onto the knees. We're going to turn those toes under. We're going to work on some small camels here. Hands are on the hips. We're going to push those hips forward, turn the heart up. Opening through the chest, opening through the belly, through hip flexor. 1. Be nice to the neck. 2. 3. 4. 5. Contract belly, looking down at floor. Find your breath. Try to remember your intention. Maybe you dedicated your practice. Bring that back to your mind. Soften the feet, sit back onto them. Bring those knees in, maybe if you are wide. Come back into child's pose. Now we're going to do some core. We're going to continue to try to work through that same pattern of abdominal work, back work, side work. We're going to make it to table. From table, we're going to gently lower the body down, knees, chest, and chin. Let those bellies be on the floor. Maybe a little rock here to help with digestion, to help soften out any stress you're creating in the belly. And then we're going to lift the chest. We're going to keep the thighs together, keep those feet together, put those elbows down, and we're going to see if we can bring them in and just kind of let the head come out of the shoulders. Kind of like if you've seen a turtle kind of stick his head out of his shell. We're going to start there. We're pressing down through elbows. But right now, I want you to see if maybe you could pull your navel in towards your spine, which might help you lift that navel off the floor. Now, all of our bodies are shaped a little differently. Maybe your navel doesn't come off the floor, but it's that activation of core, lifting the navel up and to the spine and lifting. If you're familiar with bandhas, that's that Uddiyana Bandha, so it's pulling back and up. 3, 4, 5. Now from here, we're going to turn those toes and come into forearm plank. Now, holding this, but now we're going to tap those knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll that belly down, soften. Maybe a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to try this again. Now, this time, we're going to try to sit a hip down, then lift it, then sit the other hip down. So we bring those thighs back together. We're softening the feet. And once we soften the feet, we're going to try to lift up again into that nice Sphinx posture. Now that we feel the abs in the back are trying to work together, we're going to turn those toes, come back into that forearm plank, but we're going to see if we can sit the right hip down and up. Left hip down and up. Don't have to go fast. Right hip down and up. Left hip down and up. 2 more. Right hip down and up. Left down and up. Let's try it. One last one. Right and up. And left and up. Knees down, belly down, rest. Body check, body scan, do what you can. Intentional breathing. Your breath is more important than any posture you'll do. That breath is the interface between your mind and your body, and it helps you be present. Let's put those hands under the shoulders. We're going to press to table, from table to down or to child's pose. Snuggle in those thighs, releasing back body, releasing feet and knees. And we're going to come to table. From table, we're going to turn those toes, down dog, long body. Now we're making our way to standing. And we're going to do one long combination before we make it to the floor for Shavasana. So we bend those knees and we're going to step forward, fingertips flat back, and then forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come down. So let's start that first flow. Inhale up. I guess in essence there's only one long one. Forward fold. Fingertips flat back. Really good place here to lengthen the spine. Have the awareness of that extension through the crown of the head. Forward fold, soft bend the knees. We're going to send the right foot back, but we're on the ball of the foot in the beginning. We're going to come up into crescent. Now, crescent posture and warrior one serve as standing back bends. This leg is back past the hip and the torso is back. So this portion of the body that is back bending. We want to create some strength. So balance creates the synergistic muscles. So these side muscles, these smaller muscles have to get strong for balance. We're going to add movement here to try to build the QLs and back body. So we're going to come forward, hands come back. And up. Really significant lift in the pelvic floor and hollowing out of the belly. We're going to come forward, hands come back. And then back up. That's number 2. We're going to come forward, hands come back. And up. That's 3. Now, from here, we're going to ground that back foot and come into warrior 2. Once we're in warrior 2, we're going to allow that left elbow to come down. Right arm reaches over, opening through that side body. Hips forward, shoulders back, soft face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to continue to work side body. So we're going to take that right elbow, bring it around. Put that elbow on the knee. Revolve side angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to gently release those hands down to the floor as we come to the ball of right foot and step back to plank. Knees, chest and chin, belly comes down. Soften feet. The tops of the feet are flat. All 10 toes are flat. Lift the chest. Open the heart. You could have totally done chaturanga or up dog there, but being kind to the body. We did a lot of core today already. Let the chest come down. We're going to press to table, from table to down dog. Right foot travels forward. Now remember, we're on the ball of left foot. We're going to come up for our crescent posture, our standing back bend, working through left side of body, sinking in, pushing heel back, lifting pelvic floor, pulling navel in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We let those hands travel back and up. We're going to come forward and back. One more time, we're going to come forward and back. From here, left foot grounds as we rotate in warrior 2. Be mindful of this right knee. Find your breath. Feel grounded through those feet. We allow right hand to come to right elbow, or right elbow and knee touch. Left hand lengthens, hips forward, shoulders back. Maybe you can gaze up towards top hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to allow that left elbow to rotate around. Palms together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to allow those hands to come down to the floor. Come to the ball of that left foot as we step forward, fingertips flat back. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come down. Nice full breath. From here we're going to step those feet out, feeling temperature and texture under the feet. And we're going to get ready to come down into a squat. So we're going to slowly bend those knees. See if we can sit the booties down. And then from there, see if we can sit down on those butts. Extending those legs out some. Forward fold. And then from there, we're going to bend the knees. Good morning, Aunt Mimi. And roll down. Feel that back body, stretch it out. We've done so much work this morning. And put the bottoms of those feet down, hands beside the body. We're going to see if we can press to come into a bridge. Contracting back body. So all along this back body, we're contracting, but we're lengthening through core, through that front body. 3, 4, 5. We're going to slowly see if we can lower down one vertebra and then the other. Releasing down. And then from here, we're going to see if maybe we can put one leg and then the other one down. Nice little rock here. And as we lay flat, we're trying to notice the practice. Do we have tension in lower back? Do we have anything going on in the belly? We release those feet, the ankles, the shin and calf. We release the knees and the thighs. The glutes and pelvic belly. We soften the lower back and navel. Mid-back and solar plexus. Shoulder blades and heart. We lift the collarbones and lengthen the neck. We soften the muscles of the face. We notice that the breath is shallow with inactivity. So we want to participate with the breath now. We feel that long inhale come up, back body. Long exhale, come down, front body. Inhaling up, back body. Exhaling, down, front body. We let the imagery be as the inhale passes up the back body, that it smooths out the connective tissue, the muscle fibers. It calms and relaxes the nerve ganglia. As we exhale down the front body, we do the same thing. Smoothing out, dusting off, filling the body with light, pressing out darkness, full of oxygen, letting go of what no longer serves us, keeping the mind present, noticing changes in the body. We continue to breathe. We have that inhale up, back body, and the exhale down, front body. Inhaling up that back body, exhaling down, front body. Now, you can absolutely just stay here in this place and continue to rest if that's what your body needs. Or you can begin to start to wake up from this practice in the sense that we begin to move fingers and toes. Maybe we begin to shift the torso some or move the neck. Maybe we can pull one knee and then the other to the chest and maybe add a little rock from side to side to feel that work. Slowly you'll roll to your right side, feeling the effects of the practice. And then slowly you're going to push up to a comfortable seated position if you're ready. Once you make it to that seated position, you're going to allow your head to turn to the right. And you're going to allow your head to turn to the left. Back to the center. You're going to bring your hands to your heart. Remind yourself of all the amazing things that you have to be thankful for every day, in this moment, every moment. We're going to send out love and kindness and compassion to those who need it. The world as a whole, we all need it. We're going to end the practice with an Om if you're comfortable. Inhaling. Bowing forward, namaste. Peace be with you. Go safely. Thank you for practicing with me today. I appreciate every single one of you, whether you watch the whole practice or part of the practice. Me connecting with you every day makes this whole global situation feel better. I don't feel isolated from you. I still get to find out how you're doing daily. I appreciate you so much. Remember that every one of these Facebook Lives I record and then put to YouTube so that you can share with your families who might need to practice. If you go to YouTube and you subscribe and like the videos, it'll help your family and friends find me a little easier. Donations are accepted and appreciated. You can find out how to in the description box below. Blessings to all of you. Thank you.